Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of our Cricket 24 career mode. Dare I say it is time that we get back onto the top run scorers list. We are out of the top 5. This game is a 3-day match, plenty of time to bat. Let's see how we go. Okay, back at Wiri Park once again for another 3-day match. Wow, the playing, what is going on? The brand new patch, look at these changes. You can see the team selection's much clearer now. It has been a couple of patches since the last game, because there may or may not have been some time between games. Nonetheless, here we are with another brand new patch, I suppose. The team that will win this one will want to bowl first. But no, Takapuna want to bat first. Fair enough. So, after the first session of play, Akoni Upper once again into the runs. 51 not out. Kitty Topper Tucker on 49 not out. So this is a big partnership between these two. And wow, a lot happens in the second session. Upper gone for 51 immediately after the break. Mahana Joe picks him up. Tucker gone for 64. And the tail kind of falling away with Raka on 46. And yes, another wicket. 9 down. He could be stranded before a 50 here, Raka. And he is. Frank knocks over Fitu Isla. And all of a sudden, Peter Raka's 48 not out. Gets stranded. 243 they put on. It's a good total. Gonna give us something good to chase. The weather looks very good. Anything under 300 is a good effort with the ball. As Mahana Kalpa averaging 28, so not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Isla has struggled though. And we walk to the middle. 432 runs, an average of 61. Kalpa's on 26. Larka got out for 14. And Ben got out for just 2. Bowled by Paul, who's here now. Let's have a look what Paul's got going on here. Ooh. It is still day 1. Flicked away and we're off the mark against Paul. Nice, that was the in-swinger. Picked the bones out of it for 4. Off the mark in terms of the first boundary of the innings. Alright. Oh dear. I've seen this going around the traps. And this is the first instance of it. Oh dear. Would you believe it? He's just bowled a standard delivery outside off. We've defended it, right? Into the offside. Completely, everything's fine. Until Stephen does a cheeky with the underarm. The keeper is not at all paying attention. I don't know where he's going or what he's trying to do. And forgot to, I guess, react in time for the ball. Then again, Stephen's chucked him an underarm. That is a rocket. And it flies to the boundary for 4. So that is definitely one way. Look at that. They got the 4 cards out. What is going on? Look at that. They got the Wiri 4 cards. That's actually really awesome. Slight mishap in the field, but nonetheless, I guess we're off the mark with a boundary there. I don't want to see that happen again. There we go. We've got 50 runs on the board. And you can also see on the ground, actually, as you can see here, look around the crease, you can see the pitch deterioration. Is that the right word? Something like that. Is now a thing in the game. So it's good to see that the pitches actually wear and change over time. I kind of just assumed that was a thing, but we didn't see any obvious color changes or anything, which makes sense now that you can see the day 1 pitch here where you can definitely see some wear and tear. And that is actually the day done. We come back on day 2. We survived with Kalpa at the other end. He moves to 40 from 57, 177 behind. Plenty of time in the match to set this one up. Especially when we're going at a run rate of, I think, 3.84 there, as we pinch a single to mid off. Casman. Alright, what's the Casman got for us here? He's got some left armers as well. Kanye Stevens back, and the wicket has fallen. 46 he goes for. The Casman picks him up. Stumped as well. And 3 for 76 is the score, with the skip now at the other end. Will we see an underarm chuck again? We will. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. It's saved, but you don't like to see that. That bug probably needs to be removed ASAP, I dare say. It is quite game-breaking, that one, because you feel like you could get boundaries from any of these defensive shots. He goes again. Oh, my gosh. No run. Need to get some confidence going. No shot. Please. Oh, my gosh. You've got to stop it. Takapuna are going to throw themselves into the deficit soon enough. Keanu Paul into the mix again. Been at the crease an hour. So we've got ourselves set. Lots of Wiri fans down the ground. Goodness me. Look, I can nearly not see the ball because... Yeah, I've waited for it. Go to the boundary. There it is. Very nice. The 100 comes up for the Wiri side. Whoa. Deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg in place now. But we've pierced them both. It's straight in the middle and it's 4 anyway. Well, that tactic hasn't lasted long, I would say. Facing 130 versus 150 is quite a difference, huh? Oh, I should have hit that out the blocks. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I reckon that's a broken thumb. Hey, Samuel comes to give us a drink. Yeah, that should be 4. A lot of wheels once again behind the ball. Gets to the rope. The wagon wheel's looking very one-dimensional right now. I don't have a care in the world. Oh, shot. Oh, what's he done there? The fielders. What is going on there? 50 partnership between myself and the skipper. Iotama Casman, who's the umpire apparently. No, there he is. Nice. And immediately we find that gap for 4. 42 from 64. Oh, wow. Just so well weighted. Surprising myself. I only have 2 shots. And I'm not prepared to go outside that range if I don't have to.
A few moments later.
And he's gone for it. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, I'm going to bring it up with a drive. Oh, immediately bottom edge it. That's what happens when you try and drive. Wasn't there, was it? Oh, dear. It was with the spin as well. I just nicked it. Got the timing wrong. 47 from 72. The disappointment. I'd set myself up so well and threw it away. And once again, Matthew makes nothing. He needs to be replaced ASAP. Isla picks up Mahana Joe, and we've thrown the position away as a team. We've lost 5 for 6. And Gowie's run out for a duck. But once again, you have to say that the tail have dragged us from an 8 for 145 to put 170 is a good effort. Wow, we lose first innings points once again in the 3-day shield for the 2nd time in the season. We aren't following on this time, but we've got a lot of work to do, especially with the ball now, to try and set ourselves up on the final day. Akoni Apa averaging 70. Well, first baller. Mason Gowie picks up Alu. He's had a horror run at the top of the order. And Apa once again the lone warrior at the top of the order. 4 for 94. They did actually lead, of course, by 70, so they lead by about 160. Oh my gosh. Apa's made 121. And all of a sudden, they are well in front of this one, despite the middle order failing here. And he's finally gone for 155. And that's the scorecard. 254 is what they get. It's going to mean that the Wiri side have to chase a mammoth 330, I think. 328 to win this game. We have a full day to do it. This match looks very much skewed against us, and the shield could be on the line, because it's one of those things where there's no final. Okay, well, things have looked worse in our time coming to the crease, averaging 59.88. Second baller for Kalpa, but Laka makes 60. Ben on 41, and we need 224 to win. I have no idea how many overs we have left, mind you, but I'm going to presume that going at 4 and over, we can actually get this done. It's just a matter of sticking in for long enough in the day to actually being here towards the end of the day to get it done. 7 balls yet to get off the mark here. I'm normally a very nervy starter, so this is slightly worrying. Yep. Dear, oh dear. None off 8. We're feeling the pump here. Oh, there's the gap. Oh, what a save. But we do get off the mark, and that's the main thing. Here he is. Now our new arch nemesis, especially in this game. The Casman. Alright, the Casman. What's he got? Oh, a boundary first ball. See you later, Casman. Lots of flight. Once again, we've worked it through mid-wicket. Not with a whole lot of timing, but it will make it to the rope again. Move to double digits. 51. Okay, so it's actually not at all a very high run rate. At 206 needed in 51 overs, that's just 4 and over. Shot. Lovely cover drive, and that will be the 50 runs for Ben. Brings up 50 from 86. This is horrible. I guess I've hit that off my thumb, yeah. And it's actually popped up, and it's actually catchable. He actually had it in his hands. He had it. He had it in that hand. And then it spilt out because it hit my pad. Shot. Lovely, lovely flick again. That was very well done. The deep square leg was not far away from it either. And there was a fine leg to beat as well. And yet we've just managed to wait long enough. Trying to, I guess, toss it outside our line. Oh, jeepers. Oh, my goodness me. We've gone nowhere with the drive. And that's a big wicket too. The cast man picks up Ben for 61. 3 down now. We know the 2 to follow. We know the results to follow. You have to say it, but if we're going to get anywhere close to 300, it's got to be off the back of these 2 at the crease right now. In other words, ourselves and Mahana Joe. We both had that big partnership in the first dig. And after I got out, it really capitulated from there. So, Castman once again. Nice. That could be 4. It's in the gap. It's going to require some fielding on the rope. And wow, they do well indeed. Nice again. Another flick. This one could reach the rope because no one seems to get there in time. And it does. Oh, my word. Oh. Well, that's how it missed. Take a look at that. We've hit it, alright. They should have really, well, I guess appealed, but then again, it didn't technically take an edge. Oh, yeah. That is better. The end swing up goes wrong for 4 more. Kanye Steven once again giving this field a go. Didn't work last time, but maybe he's trying to tempt me. No. I knew it. I knew it. Are you kidding me? The only way you were going to get me out, well, halfway down, have it come off my body, and as I just watch on in horror as it goes onto the stumps, because you can't kick it in the game. 40 from 58, what a disappointing way to go. 2 great knocks of just like, we've set it up both times, ready to go. 47 in the first, 40 in the second. We've done all the hard work, and we've blown it right at the last opportunity. And I will say, this one, honestly, not as much our fault. Yeah, I probably should have pulled it, to be fair. That was the first genuine short ball I've gotten all game. And yes, again, I could have played a better pull shot or something, so it didn't do this. But still, you have to say, there is a big element of bad luck in this dismissal as it rolls back onto the stumps, and look at that. The wickets tumble. Those 2, once again, unbelievable. Joe on 39. It's pretty much good game from here. Well, Joe's making a stick of it. 5:26 p.m. And the match is drawn! We've got away with it. I guess it means that we still lose. We still lose, mind you. But I think they don't get like full points or something like that. At least is something we can take away from the match. Upper, once again, outstanding with the bat. 200 runs. That was the difference. Joe stranded in the 90s, but he got 93 not out. He's proving to be quite the player now. Mahana Joe, well done to the skipper. And Frank, 15 not out. Once again, down the order. Fought hard. And Utapa and Matthew, they've just got to go. We made 47 off 72, caught behind, the cast man picking us up as we collapsed after I got out. Isla still took 4 before, look at that scorecard. Arpa made 155 from 206, and the next top score was number 3 at 26. 8 for 302, maybe we could have done it had we stuck around a lot longer. Not to be, we had some bad luck, 40 off 58. You get that in cricket sometimes, but match drawn, so that's a good fighting effort from the Wiri side despite going down by first innings points. Nice skill upgrades, we take them all. 43 overall. Still no chance. We got 4 skill points in that last game though. The 60s are where all the good players are. Finn Matthew is 36 overall. No wonder he's bad. Finn Matthew reminds me exactly of Hyola Rak in our Cricket 22 career mode. No changing on the selection status, but we are indeed in the first season, so it is quite tough to get selected. We're definitely out of the T20 stuff, it looks like. Although maybe not quite yet. 50 over stuff, 1-2, yeah, that looks probably more likely that we're out of it. And the 3-day trophy, as you can see, it did count as a loss. So I only hung at 3-1. Ellerslie 2-2, we are 1-2. We're going to need to really win if we're going to keep going. Ellerslie did drop their game. They did drop their game. Only Hunga won, and are therefore 2-1. So we are still in the Shield fight right now. The top 3 teams all on 2-1 with 2 to play. That's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like. Thank you to all the members who help continue to support the channel. I greatly appreciate you all. Until the next career mode episode, everyone, take care.